Does anybody know what El Campo means?
No.
Where you go camping because it says El Campo because you camp.
That's pretty good.
Well, El in Spanish is the.
The campground.
Well, you might want to say that, but actually Campo means field.
Oh.
So El Campo means the field. Today, we want to take a camp out at El Campo's Lost Lagoon. Now, my oldest daughter found or heard about this campground, and supposedly the story behind it is there was an individual that had a fairly good plot of land, and his plan was to build a house and a monstrous pool on it. Then he was going to sell off portions of the remaining land to pay for the project. He built a 700,000 gallon pool. It has a lazy river on it. A matter of fact, the lazy river is got a sign at its entrance on the one side that is called Thunder River. It's the actual sign from Waterworld, which was down a park in Houston beside Astroworld many, many, many years ago. So it's been closed for a long time. But he built the house, he built the pool. Then, unfortunately, life happened and him and his wife became somewhat estranged. And so his solution was he built another house for the wife. Then one thing led to another, and it just didn't work out. So he has two houses, this monstrous pool, this great lazy river. When life gets in the way, sometimes you have to take left turns, and so his left turn was he put the property up on the market, and then an individual bought it. And my understanding was he bought it for not very much. And then he turned it into a campground. And it was, I think there's over 200 spots that are available there. The place is a little pricey. It's 60 to 80 bucks in the spring, summer, and I think it's 50 to 70 bucks in the fall, winter. And you can still get some swimming weather in the early fall. That does get you 4 wristbands, which gets you into the pool. Now they also have a wee bit obstacle course, which a wristband for it is $25. And my grandkids, they loved it. Now, and they have specials on. You can buy like a 3-day pass on it. It was, they loved it. They just had a great time. If you haven't been around a wee bit before, it's an inflatable obstacle course. And I'll tell you what, those grandkids, they didn't have much trouble sleeping at night. We went down there with my oldest daughter and her family, my middle daughter and her husband and their 2 kids came. They stayed in the trailer with us. And then there was like 3 other couples that just happened to come down there at the same time. And so we had a pretty good group down there. In addition to the obstacle course and the swimming pool, they had an arcade. They had really clean restrooms. They had a very good restaurant, which we ate there while we were up at the pool, and very, very good food, and it wasn't terribly expensive. Well, we did have a very good time down there, and I think we'll be going back. So I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to see you next week.
If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up.
Turn on your post notifications.
Put the comments down below. Subscribe and it'll make me happy.